I'm going to talk about the lying pieces of shit that work for the Galveston Police Department.
Let's keep that under control.
I'm trying to get somebody for the city to admit that Sergeant McNeil is a sovereign citizen, and that's why he wasn't arrested.
And there are questions tonight about whether that sergeant had their lights and sirens on.
They told me they just want accountability right now.
I don't know at this time if he was had his lights and sirens on or not.
Still won't tell us whether he had them on or how fast they believe he was going.
He's a proven liar. He's lied on police reports, and I'm asking you all on the city council to please do something about it.
We've already told you that this section is not open to the public.
Can you identify yourself? Because right now you're just a guy in a white shirt. As long as y'all are bullying me, I'm not going to leave.
Officer Olstein lied and said he smelled alcohol on Matthew Reardon's breath and arrested him for DUI.
All right, have you been drinking all night, man?
Not a single thing.
Okay, then why come I smell alcohol coming from the car?
I hadn't had a drink, dropped a drink for 3 years.
What's he getting arrested for? Suspicious DWI.
The blood results came back and there's no 0% alcohol. 0% alcohol.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is News Now Ninja, and today's video comes to you from Galveston, Texas, where the Tyrants are known to raid innocent people's homes, arrest innocent men, women, and children, and at some point completely ignore all laws and policies costing other people their lives. And while the innocent sit in jail and visit their loved ones at the funeral homes, it seems these blue line tyrants are never held accountable, and at worst usually receive paid administrative leave, aka paid vacation. Shout out to Harvey Freebird and Galveston Island for going up to the city council meeting to redress these tyrants. Original link will be in the description, and let's get straight to the action.
Harvey Freebird. Harvey?
Hello.
Hello.
I want to talk about the lying pieces of shit that work for the Galveston Police Department.
Let's keep that under control, if we would.
Sir. Can you start my time over, please?
Go right ahead, yes.
Also, the liars that work here at City Hall, and everything that I'm speaking of has been documented and recording, so there's no question about it. But let's start off with the lying piece of shit, Officer Gardner.
Harvey, let's please, on the language.
Will you please stop interrupting me?
No, sir. Just get your language under control, please, sir.
The first time I was in Galveston, Bruce invited me here. He said there was a problem with the police department. I hadn't been in Galveston long, and I was pulled over by Officer Gardner. He claimed I ran a red light, which I have since proved that he lied, and the ticket has been dismissed. It was all recorded on my dash camera. Showed the light was yellow the whole way through. Why would he lie? Not too long ago, I noticed on Galveston Police Department's Facebook page, they were giving him and Officer Jones recognition and praise at the city council meeting for writing the most citations. So my question is there some kind of bounty system going on here? Or, I mean, what's up with that? You just reward officers for writing citations whether people are guilty or not? That's my question. I'm not making an accusation. It has been proved. It was dismissed yesterday in court. Okay, there was an occasion where Officer Gardner told Austin that he better go stand behind a gas pump. Austin was recording him on a traffic stop. Austin was 20 feet away. Austin said, look, I'm 20 feet away. I'm recording. I'm not moving. Officer Gardner went over and arrested him. He said because he didn't follow an order. Then in Officer Gardner's police report, he stated that he arrested him because he was talking too loud, which is not a crime. And this case is still pending. It needs to be dismissed. The video clearly shows that Officer Gardner never said anything about Austin's volume.
Hey, man, you ain't got to answer none of them questions, dude. Ask for your lawyer, man.
If you want to keep interjecting.
I'm not interjecting, man. You keep your mouth shut. I'm not interjecting with nothing.
Speaking is not interference.
Speaking is not interference, man. Subsection D of the Penal Code. Texas Penal Code 38.15, subsection D. Talking is not interference.
I'm not moving. Right now.
Or what?
Pump number 20, right there behind you. Go stand behind it right now. If you want to put up crime scene tape, put up crime scene tape.
Put it up.
You got it?
You're making a big mistake, Gardner. You just fucked, Gardner. Hey, I'll be down there. I'll get you out. Yeah, he said it. He just admitted
He
speech.
just admitted speech is interference.
Right, I got it. Which one is it? Staying by the gas pump or talking? Which one did he do wrong? This is a public sidewalk, man. I'm standing on a public sidewalk.
This man is a proven liar. He's lied on police reports, and I'm asking you all on the city council to please do something about it. I'm asking nicely. City employees here need to stop lying and remember who they work for. Officer Olstein lied and said he smelled alcohol on Matthew Reardon's breath and arrested him for DUI. The blood results came back and there's 0% alcohol in this man's breath.
I'm live on YouTube.
All right, Mr. Matthew, I'm gonna ask you a question. I need you to be honest with me, okay?
Yeah.
All right, have you been drinking all night, man?
Not a single thing.
Okay, then why come I smell alcohol coming from the car?
I hadn't had a drink, dropped a drink for 3 years.
Nothing for 3 years.
3 years.
3 years, okay?
You smell me?
I can smell you.
Yet he's still in jail today after 9 months. This charge needs to be dismissed.
I 100% agree with Harvey Freebird. These charges need to be dismissed. And keep in mind that today is May 7th, 2024. And here in just a couple of weeks, a Marine Corps veteran, Matthew Reardon, is going to be going to trial to fight these bunk charges. And he's only about $900 short on his lawyer fees. And so if you're able to help with anything, please get to the link in the description for the GoFundMe. Everything is appreciated to help fight for this man's freedom, and let's keep moving.
These cops are lying on police reports. Then there's the occasion where I came here to City Hall to do a public records request a couple of months ago. I always record my interactions. I'm recording right now with government because a lot of people in government lie, and you have to protect your rights. Anyways, did y'all cut my mic off?
That's the 3 minutes, yes, sir.
Can I finish? I'm almost done.
Yes, sir. Go ahead and finish.
Okay. Make a long story short, I was live streaming. I did my public records request, and my live stream audience said, take us on a tour of the building. So I walked around, I did a tour of the building, I was showing everybody around. I only stayed in the public areas, I did not go in restricted areas. I walked into the city attorney's office, the door was open, it didn't say restricted access. We had a confrontation where we went back and forth for a minute, and I left out of their office. They threatened me, and I left. Well, I'm not a lawyer. I did not know that my lawsuit was sitting on his desk at the time. I figured my lawsuit was at a courthouse somewhere. This man in the city attorney's office called my lawyer and told my lawyer I went in his office and tried to negotiate a settlement without him.
Okay.
He's a liar. And people need to do something with all these liars that work for the city. Thank you. What's your name? Robert Simmons. What's your position here? Huh? Risk manager. So what's the risk? I'm trying to get somebody for the city to admit that Sergeant McNeil is a sovereign citizen, and that's why he wasn't arrested. Sergeant McNeil, he's the guy that ran the red light, looking at his computer, no lights, no sirens, and hit a woman running a red light and killed her. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, no, but hold on. What I'm saying is, if I did that, I'd be in jail right now. So we're trying to get somebody from the city to admit we need, if you'd stop talking over me, then I wouldn't raise my voice. I'm just trying to get somebody from the city on the record saying he's a sovereign citizen.
Galveston Island Transparency? Yes, sir.
Alright, so before you watch these rights get violated, keep in mind that Harvey Freebird just spoke at the city council meeting in Galveston as Harvey Freebird, his channel name. But watch what happens when Galveston Island attempts to do the same thing as a resident at the city council meeting the same day.
Mayor, I thought we discussed that people need to use actual names to be able to get comments.
Don, do we need an actual name on the
Fourth Amendment, right? City code requires that you give a name.
Yes, sir.
I'm not going to surrender my Fourth Amendment right. You know who I am. I don't know who you are. So you're not going to let me speak because I'm not going to surrender my Fourth Amendment.
Don, this is a question for you.
I'm securing my person in a public meeting. It's a constitutional violation for you. Under the Fourth Amendment? Under the
the Fourth Amendment.
Really?
Yes, to have me surrender who I am.
Don, do we need a name for the gentleman to speak? Or? Okay. Unfortunately, sir, our attorney's ruling that you need a name there.